I'd never planned on revenge. In fact, for years, I tried to forget the way she left me. But people have a way of forcing your hand, and she had made it personal. It started innocently enough. Lily had been my best friend since we were kids, and we had always been inseparable. I remember the late-night conversations, the inside jokes, and the promises that we'd never let anything come between us. Then came the betrayal. She left without warning, with no explanation, no apology. She disappeared from my life as if I had never mattered. I tried to move on, burying myself in work and new friendships. But something always gnawed at me. The silence. The ghost of her absence haunting every corner of my mind. And then one day, out of nowhere, she reappeared. Just like that, after 5 years. She reached out like nothing had happened, acting as if we could just pick up where we left off. But I wasn't the same anymore. I had learned that trust, once broken, is not easily repaired. I told myself I would forgive her, that maybe the time apart had changed her. But deep down, I knew better. I had become a man hardened by abandonment. I needed to know what happened. I needed to understand why. When she invited me for dinner at a fancy restaurant, I knew this was my chance. We sat across from each other, the weight of all the years between us pressing down on the air. She looked older, but the same glimmer in her eyes was there, the same innocence I once loved. It took everything in me to stay calm as she spoke about her life, her travels, her new job. But it wasn't until she mentioned him, James, that the truth started to reveal itself. The pieces fell into place. She had left me for him, the man who promised her everything, the one who had swept her off her feet when I wasn't enough. She had spent months with him while I was left in the dark, alone. I kept my face neutral, but inside, something broke. Not just because of what she did to me, but because of how easily she could lie. The woman I had loved, who swore she'd never leave, had betrayed me for a fleeting fantasy. I excused myself from the table, walked outside, and let the cool night air hit my face. She would never know how much her actions had cost her. The friendship, the trust, the love. I had given her everything. Now, I would take it all back. I texted her as I stood there looking out over the city. I don't think we're ever going to be the same again. I turned my phone off and walked away, feeling the weight of her absence lift, replaced by something stronger, something that couldn't be broken. The revenge wasn't in the act itself. It was in the realization that I no longer cared. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and share.